Hey there, welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Welcome to What Have They Realized About You? I don't think I've ever done this reading before. I don't know if I have 573. What have they realized about you? I feel like there's a fourth pile, but I swear I do not want to do 4 piles today. I'm sorry, Spirit, I don't. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, what have they realized about you, my friend? Pile 3, pile 7, pile 5. Timestamps are in the description box below. If you are looking for personal messages about your month, guidance for your month, I highly, highly, highly suggest you join the Patreon on the paid tiers to receive LightMail, which is your personal reading about the month ahead, right? Guidance in love, guidance in success, guidance in what to avoid and what to focus on for the month. Patreon.com/Lumiere. I will talk about it a little bit more in your readings, but it's something that I really want people to know exists. It's an offering. So we will be finding out though what they have realized about you in this reading. See you in yours. Howdy doody, pal 7. Welcome to What Have They Realized About You? Pardon the glare, but you know what your number is. You clicked on this, right? What have they realized about you since you've been gone? What have they... Oh yeah, this is the one. What have they realized about you, babe? Let's find out. I want to flip this. I hate that this is happening these days, but whatever. You have the World in reverse. The Lovers. Oh my goodness, I thought the Lovers was in reverse. The Four of Cups and the Ace of a Cup and Poised. Pile 7. They have realized a few things. Oh, I forgot to do this. It's fine, actually. They have realized that they can't quit you. They have realized that there is a bond here. There is a pull here. There is something about you. Something in the way she moves. 222. This person has realized that there is a connection between the two of you. This person may have been getting signs, symbols, and synchronicities that pertain to you. Now, I don't know if this person is like actively in your world right now. But this person has also realized, I don't know if you offered this person affection. Like, I don't know if you invited this person out. I don't know if you reached out to this person, but I think you did something to this person that indicated your interest in them. Okay, you put out an olive branch. You gave them a cup of love. Like, you gave them some way. Like, I feel like you provided them a way for them to step into your world in a certain capacity, a romantic one, a feeling space one. If this isn't romantic, I don't know what you're doing watching this, not romantic, but okay. If it's not romantic, you do your work. I'm gonna do mine. So if that is the case, right? If you did that, they know that they didn't take it. And dare I say, as I say that, they thought there would be more times that you would do that. And you didn't. You didn't do it again. And so they're kind of like, oh, I feel like I missed my shot. Now, the funny thing about the Four of Cups is it really is the card where someone's looking at the Three of Cups and they're maybe, depending on what's going on, they don't notice that Spirit is offering them another cup. And this is sort of like that vibe, except together this makes the Five of Cups. So I feel like they were offered a cup. They were looking at the Three of Cups, right? So I feel like this person was preoccupied in some other situation, okay? Be it another person, be it something more fun, be it they had other plans, right? They had other things going on and other things that they were preoccupied with that they were looking at. And you came along, offered them something different that was going to sort of shake up or break up what they had going on. They would have to break up their plans. They would have to make space. They would have to accommodate. And they kind of said, nah, Drake meme, nah. Okay. And I think they thought that you would offer again and you didn't, or you have not. And what they have realized is they feel like they missed an opportunity with you. They're sad about that. And there's something here impressing upon the connection that they feel with you. With poised, it's giving that this person is ready and not ready. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. I didn't realize what they realized about you. Yeah, with poised, I think they either were not ready and are now more so getting ready. And they're thinking a lot about, like, I don't know, it feels like they're thinking about something that you did. Like, I don't want to say obsessing, but they keep thinking like, but what did that mean? But like, what did that mean? Did that even mean anything? And it's like, to what end? Like, and then what? When you find out what it meant, then what? The world in reverse is probably where that obsession is coming from, actually. Like, this incessant thinking about something that you did, that they're like, well, what did that mean? Like, what did that really even mean? Like, what did that mean? And what do I do about that? How can I that's what I'm getting here, babe. Like, I'm getting that this person is kind of like thinking really hard about something that you did or said or offered or a gesture, and they're just kind of like, but what? And I know this because I'm getting an example in my head where someone said something to me, and like, it wasn't even to me, it was to someone else about me, and they said these two words, of course. And I was like, but what does of course mean? Like, what does of course mean? It depends on what the definition of is. It's giving that, where it's like, okay, where are we going with that? But to them, there's something in it. There's something in it. It'll crack the code. It'll crack the case. It's really quite interesting here. Poised feels like they're not ready, okay? They weren't ready. But for it to show up like this and this is giving me a story of someone who, I don't know. Again, every time I say this person wants to give you something, this person wants to come towards you with something, every time I think that, I loop right back to what you did. And what does that mean? So what this person has realized is they're in like a feedback loop of you. Okay, I think this person is holding, there is a connection this person feels with you, whether they like it or not. And I think what they've realized is that there is a connection here, that there's something here. And they're thinking about it. And it could be that also. I think there's something specific that they're pondering over incessantly, and also them pondering over this dynamic incessantly. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? 12, 6, 4 are numbers that are coming up here that could be relevant for you. 7 is also quite relevant as well. 1 also. I was going to do a pile 1, but I did not, and I'm not gonna. Yeah, there's something here that this person is realizing about their connection with you that makes them realize that, number 1, there is a connection, there's something there, and they're wondering what to do about it. But here's the thing that they're wondering. Okay, it's coming a little bit more clear. Thank you, Spirit. They're thinking about you, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. They're thinking about what you meant. They're thinking about what you want. They're thinking about what you might want, what you might respond to. And I don't know how much they're considering what they want. I think they are, but it's like they're putting it on you as a way to fully not connect or not something with themselves. It's so interesting because if this lovers was in the reverse, I would say they're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about the disconnect between you. They're missing you. They're missing the connection. They're not feeling you anymore. Like, that's what I would say if it was in the reverse in this reading. The fact that it's in the upright, it's almost like they're questioning the fact that they can feel a girl. I call everybody girl. Let's pull some more energies here. Spirit. This is the I Love You But deck. This deck is amazing. It is accurate. It is always on point. It is also very, very insightful. If you are a beginner reader or an intermediate reader, this deck is still bestie and you can do so much with it. at any level. They're wondering, like, what do you want? Like, they're realizing you wanted something. And I think the fact that you've pulled away, because, babe, I feel like you've pulled away in some type of way, they're just kind of wondering, they're realizing, they're like, okay, but, like, what? Was it all real? Like, they're questioning the connection. And they're like, was it real? Did it mean something? Like, they've just pulled away now. They're not coming back. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. What does that mean? And not thinking about, like, the action they could take, you know? I don't know. But then they are. And whenever they feel like they want to do something, they go, oh, what if you do it first? So I'll hold back. It's weird. It's such a weird energy. Seasoned. Crazy. I'm non-committal at this point. So wild. Eyes rolled back. I feel so ashamed. I can't believe you walked away. And a little bit of these other messages as well. I don't know which one though. I said it, but didn't mean it. I'll stick with I can't believe you walked away. Yeah, babe. I mean, Spirit is in the house of Lumiere. Spirit lives in the house of Lumiere. Spirit sleeps in the house of Lumiere. Spirit is the prime citizen of the Illumination. Please. I said, I think you kind of walked away from this person. I don't think you came back to give them something like they thought. And they realized, they're just kind of like, wait. Like, you walked away. Like, I thought that, wait a minute. They feel ashamed of something. I do feel like this shame has something to do with either how they responded to that thing or the fact that they just feel embarrassed, like ashamed of themselves, ashamed of how they did something, babe. Eyes rolled back in season. These cards are purposefully giving me spicier energies. Okay, maybe that's what they also feel ashamed about, fantasizing about you. Okay. Oh, man. I'm sorry. That really cracked me up. That's a good laugh. This person's fantasizing about you, right? And maybe they feel ashamed about that also. But there's something else they feel ashamed about. If they are fantasizing about you, then baby, they are fantasizing about you. I'm non-committal at this point is giving me the confusion of the lovers. The confusion over, I feel that there's a connection, but is there a connection? What did that mean when they said that? Do we really have a connection? What is the connection? There is a connection here. There's something here, but like, what is it? What is it? Like, they're philosophizing about something that it feels like they're putting attention on A when the connection should be on like 1. It's very interesting. It's like a roundabout way, but not really. It's like, oh, there's a mess inside my car, but I'm going to go to the car wash because I don't want to look messy when I go to this person's place or when I go to this place. And it's like, okay, yes, go to the car wash, but the mess is on the inside also, babe. Clean the inside because people are gonna see the inside through the windows. It's not good enough to just clean the outside, if that's even necessary. Like, a dirty car, okay, that's fine. It's dirt, it's fine. But like, the inside of your car, honey, that's what needs to be attended to. It just feels like they're attending to something about this connection that they've realized. And I don't think that they've realized this. Maybe they have. I'm hopeful they have, but I'm non-committal. It's giving me that they haven't fully realized that they're paying attention to the outside of the car as opposed to the inside of the car. I don't know how that resonates, but how that but I think this person does this. They're in a pattern that they do. They're in a pattern that they've been in before. Also, I mean, this person is also bored with their life. Yeah. They're really thinking about you. Like, they've realized, what have they realized, Spirit? Tell me more about what they've realized. They can't believe you walked away. Maybe it's been too long between what you guys have connected. Okay. And I think a little bit more of what they have realized about you. I don't know which one is it. I was serious, now things have changed. There are more things important in my life right now. Same. So here's the thing, babe. This person has realized that if you're silent right now, it's because of I think they initially thought that because they hurt you in some way, you're doing some type of retaliation. But now, in terms of that, like thinking that they're doing, ruminating thinking, incessant thinking, they're thinking, oh, maybe it's not revenge. Like, maybe it's not that. Maybe this is just how it is. And how can it be that? There's a connection here. Maybe it is that. Like, this feedback loop of, oh, they're doing this because I did this. And it's like, well, what if Pal 7 is not doing this? What if Pal 7 no longer feels the connection between us? Like, what is that? Right? Instead of them like actually doing something about it. You felt it more than I did. I think they're realizing that you understood the connection more than they did. And now that they're understanding the connection a bit more, it seems like, because it's bothering them. It's on their mind incessantly. Now they're feeling it and they're like, oh shoot, do you even feel it anymore? Now I feel it. Oh. I don't mind sharing. Okay. And there are more important things in my life right now. I was serious, but now things have changed. I think this person is changing. Period. This person is changing. That poised is that change of mind of like going from not ready to ready. Your guidance towards this connection is don't you dare, I don't know, I was gonna say don't you dare try to like reach out. I don't know, do what you want. But between worlds and flexible and reverse is sort of, I don't know, I feel like stand your ground. I don't know, babe. Like, I feel like that's what it is. Stand your ground. Let this person figure themselves out. Let them understand what they're realizing. Let them clean the inside of their car. Let them look and go, oh my God, the inside of my car. And I think that's going to take an external party sort of asking them something that is so obvious. It happens to the best of us. Between worlds is about being neither here nor there. And I think this is reflective of them, spirit saying, hey, give this person the chance to just figure themselves out. And until then, put your focuses on what you want for your life and continue to be in alignment with you. And that's what's just going to work best. Okay, I wish you everything. I really do. Keep your light on. Good luck. Bye-bye. Oh my God, the Patreon. That's right. I was talking about the Patreon in the beginning of the reading. And that's basically LightMail. You get mail delivered straight to your door. Like, it's real physical mail. Super fun, super cute. And it's great. Join the LightMail tiers on Patreon to get those and just to find out more information about that. I'm so scatterbrained. Your reading is so, oh my gosh. Anyway, babes, I gotta go. Keep your light on. Good luck. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Pile 3, what have they realized about you? I think this is the first time I'm doing this reading, right? Like, I think it is actually, which is kind of fun. I'm appreciating this reading a lot more these days. It's fun. Pile number 3. You have the King of Swords in reverse. You have the Fool in reverse. You have the Hanged Man. You have like all major arcanas and a court card. And then you have time to go. I think this person is realizing why you left. I don't know why you left. I think this person is realizing, for some of you, I'm just gonna say, the person is realizing why you left. The person is realizing that you're not coming back. That it's done. And that you're not coming back. Now, granted, you can still be, I don't know, like, you can still engage with someone, but it doesn't mean that there's feelings there anymore. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, but Luz, I am talking to them, I don't know. Then, I don't know, I feel like this person has realized that you're done. There's still a hope, though. there's still a hope that you'll come back around. I don't know if it's a hope or an inkling that, oh, maybe pal 3 will come around, maybe pal 3 will come around. But I feel like this person is realizing that pal 3 is gone, baby, gone. And it feels like with no hard feelings. Like, this feels like someone who, if you used to sass them or give them some type of, you know, sassy vibes and energy, you're not even giving that. You're just like giving straight answers. It's not rude. It's not overly warm or cheery. It's just there. Like, oh, hi. Oh, okay, cool. That's great. Like, I think this person has realized that something is dead between you two. You don't hold animosity, nor do you hold extreme, care or anything like that. It just feels like that. I think this person has, like, again, a little bit of hope, or maybe like a thinking like, oh, maybe I could turn around, but I don't know about that. The King of Swords in reverse. Honestly, it just feels like this person realizes that your attentions are elsewhere, that your life is moving in a direction away from them, and that you're looking at them as a person and nobody's special. Whether it's in a triggering way or, again, in a loving way, that they're just a person. Which is, I don't know how that feels, right? Like, let's say this is love, because I don't know, if it's not love, babe, I need you to do your work, let me do mine. But if it's not love, if it's love, it's almost like when you used to share so much with someone in a loving relationship, right? Or in a love relationship, in a romantic relationship, and they used to look at you with certain kind of eyes, and they used to, feel some type of way about you, and you could tell it in their energy and their vibe. And when you meet them years later or something, or not even years later, I don't know, something later, it's just neutral. It's like you're a customer and their customer service. Like, not even, because customer service can be like, hi, like, it's just, I don't know, man, there's this empty feeling. I think this person can see that you're over them, that you're over it. If there's no hard feelings here, right? If this person isn't like pining for you, this person can just see that, like, you've moved on, you've healed in some way, that you're good, you're moving on to the next, you're preoccupied with other things, like, you're okay without them, like, you're good. They can see that you're good, you're swell, you're jolly. What have they realized about pal 3? 24 hours. Okay. This has gone on long enough. Let's take on this world together. I want to tell you everything. Hormones. Okay. I see. I do respect you. Let's move in together. I'm crazy about you. I think about you more than you think I do. Okay. So, having seen that you can't be bothered by them, this person has taken it upon themselves to reignite something in you, right? That little, like, I'm hopeful that pile 3 will, or maybe if I da-da-da-da-da with pile 3, maybe I could trigger something in them. That's what's getting out here. We have, I adore, respect you. We have, I want to tell you everything. We have, let's take on this world together. We have, this has gone on long enough. We have 24 hours. Another story that's coming up with this message is here is what they've realized is they think you think that they've moved on, that it's reversed. Okay, that they've moved on, that they want, that they're good without you, that they're swell, that they're a-okay, that they're focusing on other things. And then if they're coming back around, this looks like someone's coming back around like within 24 hours, or they think it would be light work to get you to see them in the way that they want you to see them. In this second story, it feels like this person, with what they realize, that, oh, pile 3 probably thinks like, I'm not into it, I'm good, I've been quiet, I've been, thinking, etc., etc. With this second story, they have realized that, and they want to come and correct it, or they want to come and correct it. They want to come and correct it and show, no, I'm not over you. I'm not done. I do respect you. I want to tell you everything. I want to move forward together. Like, this has gone on long enough. Like, it's been too long. Like, I'm not over this. And the like. Going back to that first story of where they think that this is what they realize about you, this person is coming back to go, okay, cracking their knuckles, that whole movement, flexing their shoulders and rubbing their elbows. I don't know. They're doing something, and they're getting ready to come and try and woo you. Yeah, I'm comfortable saying woo. And they don't think that it would take too long. Now, number one, they could be coming real quick if they haven't already. And if they are coming around now, like soon, they're coming around to woo you. They're coming around to tell you everything, to let you know why they went quiet, why things have been happening, what's been going on, that they need you, that they respect you, that they want to da-da-da-da-da. They understand why you walked away. They understand why, whatever, they get it. They understand that. They do respect you, and they want to show that to you. Give me a chance to do that, and let's take on this world together. I want to move forward with you. That's so crazy that I want to tell you everything falls right on the King of Swords, and let's take on this world together falls right on the Fool, and this has gone on long enough falls right on the Hanged Man. Did you know that Spirit lives, say it with me, in the house of Lumiere, and Spirit lives, and is Citizen Prime of the Lumination. Welcome, if this is your first time, okay? This person respects what you did. They respect how you are, and that's what they've realized about you, right? They want to come forward and sort of like say these things to you. Let's take on this world together. I want to be with you. I want to do this thing with you. I don't want to be separated, whatever. This is huge. Okay, this is huge. For either story, I hope that you can find yourself in either one, because either way, what I'm seeing is this person is coming back around quickly. Okay, if they haven't already come back around and you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, perfect. I want to know why they've come back around. Why have they messaged me? What does this mean? I'm in my head about it. Why are they here? This person is coming to woo you again, or woo you, period. In either story, right? They think they can win you back, and they want to try to win you back, if anything. So, we can do a little bit more. Anything else here that they've realized? I think also, in a way, going back to that sort of first story, I think they realized that you did respect them, and you gave them, I think that's why they're coming back. Like, they realized that you did respect them, you were honest with them, and that you were open to what they were putting down, but maybe they didn't reciprocate in the way that you wanted to, and they're realizing that. You know what I'm tasting in my mouth? Broccoli and cheddar soup. Oh my God, it tastes so good. I think the one I'm tasting in my mouth is from Panera. They're bread bowls. Oh my God, yum. Macaroni in a pot. This is the blank card. Oh my God, this is the I Love You Butt deck, by the way. It's an amazing deck. So many messages in here. Anybody can read it from beginner to intermediate to advanced. It's an amazing deck. It's always accurate, as we saw. It really reflects the messages here and adds more words and depth and richness to the readings. We have some blank cards in it that you can write your own messages on, which is friggin' amazing. This card alone, you can hold 4 messages on there. I love that for you. I have the hiccups. This blank card coming out, if you want your own deck, you can get it in the description box below. Oh my God, the hiccups is crazy. This blank card coming out is saying this person It doesn't have much more. Like, this person's coming back around. This energy is coming back around. They're coming back around. Oh my God. These hiccups is crazy. What's your guidance here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know the lady that did that soundbite? It comes from a video where her wig fell off when she was talking on a podcast, the video podcast. And that's her reaction. Oh my God, that's Whitney. Whitney's so great. She's so funny too. And she recently got married too. So she shared that with the folks. I love her. She's gorgeous. Jesus Christ, she's gorgeous. Anyway, babe, Yang. Listen, your guidance here with Yang is to take action towards this. Don't run away from this connection when this person comes back around. Say what you need to say. Express yourself. Take initiative in this dynamic. Don't, I guess, wait for this person to give you what you want. Take initiative, state what you want, state where you're at with it. Yeah. Yang is saying, you know, take that role. It's masculine energy. It's about creation. Create what you want with this person. If you think the vibes are right and it's something that you want, go for it. Go for it. And if you think you want to go for it until you don't want to anymore, freaking do that. You're not beholden to do anything that you don't want to do. But there is something here that says you must do something. You must take some sort of action. This is such an interesting energy here for this to come out. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement towards your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. So I hope that resonates with your situation. Wild ass reading. What? Let me know how it resonated. Also, if you want monthly guidance, personalized monthly guidance on your month ahead, feel free to join the LightMail tiers on patreon.com/Luce Lumiere. You get guidance on love for your month. You get guidance on your success for the month. You get guidance on what to focus on that month and what to avoid that month. So, it's great. You should come. Patreon.com/Luce Lumiere. Otherwise, you can just come through for a full-on reading and we can do that too. All right, babe, keep your light and good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. What it do, Pile 5? You know, I've never gotten that reading before. I feel like I get the same messages in my decks. Like, what energy is this? Pile 5. Hi! What have they realized about you? What have they realized about you? You got the most cards. No, you didn't. Maybe. What have they realized about you? We have Justice in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have, oh my God, the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have, don't mind the glare. You know your Pile 5, right? We have the 3 Empress, and we have, sorry. I'm not sorry. I enjoyed that. And we have the Soulmates in reverse. My goodness gracious me. Ooh. Pile 5, Pile 5, Pile 5. You would give me this kind of reading. 5 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. Jeez Louise. 9 of Swords in reverse. And the Justice in reverse. And then we have the Empress and the Soulmates in the reverse. The protection position. You know what they realized about you? That you were great. That you were a good woman. That you were a good man. That you were a good person. that you were abundant, that if there would be anybody that they would have wanted to go the distance with, or someone should go the distance with, or to go the distance with, whatever, it would have been you. And okay, I don't know who I'm talking to right now. If this is not you, don't take it. Just listen to the tea if it's not you, right? Like, just hang out. I feel like this person has recently had a breakup. This person has recently had a breakup. This person has, recently had a breakup. Or they've seen a breakup happen. Or, I don't know, they've watched a movie with an epic breakup. Or they've seen people break up. Or they've read a Reddit article. Or I don't know. This person has experienced a breakup in whatever capacity, or has experienced a bad relationship, or an ending of a relationship, or some saltiness, or just not goodness in a relationship. And it reminds them of you. Not in a bad way. In a way where, like, they appreciate you. You know how this happens in life, right? Like, we can appreciate something to the capacity that we can appreciate it. And sometimes when we're looking at some experiences that we've had with people, in hindsight, we really can, after having some distance from them, appreciate who they are and who they were, because now we're seeing them with some space, right? Some distance, some space in between. This person has had either a string of like not so great relationships, not fulfilling relationships, or just things that just aren't really hitting where they need to hit. It doesn't have to be with bad people or bad relationship. It just could be not having connections with people that make sense, or connections that feel good, or anything like that. And they're realizing how great you kind of were. They're realizing how abundant you were, and how fruitful you were, and how maybe you spoke life into them, and how you were, a positive force in their life, however way that reflects, however way that means. This person is realizing maybe some of the unfairness that happened in your relationship, whether it was because they were being unfair to you, whether you were being unfair to them. I think they're kind of like reconciling certain things that happened between the two of you. There was a Reddit article I was reading. Speaking of Reddit, it wasn't an article. It was a post. Wait, was it Reddit? I don't remember. Anyway, there was this woman who found this man. He was, great. They were young. They got married young. And then she had his kids, of course. And I think she saw some of her friends were still out partying and the like, living their best single life. And she started saying, like, I want, like, more time for myself. Like, I want more time for myself. And so I think one day a week, she really begged and, like, navigated. The story makes sense for your reading, okay? She really, like, tried to get her husband to give her at least one day a week where she can go out, right? Like, after 5, when he comes home, she can go and do her own thing. And she would. And she started, going out and having fun. And he was getting upset. He's like, I got work. Like, I'm providing for the family. Like, I don't want to, da 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 da. Like, he was saying, this whole thing of like one day off. Like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can manage it. And she's like, I'm always home. Like, I want to go out. And eventually, she's seeing who else is out there in the world, who else exists, etc. And I don't remember if she stepped out on the marriage or she just said, I'm not wanting to be married anymore. Like, I don't want to be married anymore. And long story long, they divorced. Fine. And now she's, she was out, she was still enjoying herself, having her fun, etc., etc. Then, slowly her friends started getting in relationships, getting married also, and having the family. And she missed having her kids full time, right? She missed having them in her home. She missed having a relationship with her husband. And she told him she wanted him back. This is like years later or something. And he was, by this point, I think, already married to someone else or whatever. or he was with someone else. And when she was like, I want you back, he was like, look, like that's not gonna happen. I'm in love with this other woman. But he did apologize to her and say, all you were asking for was a break. All you were asking for was to have a bit of yourself back. And I don't know if it was because of this new relationship or whatever, because he really fought in the first place to avoid the divorce, but he realized afterwards that he had been unfair to her, that he had been unfair in their dynamic, that even though he was providing, the money aspect of the relationship, that he could have been more present, he could have been more there to have her not feel so alone, or whatever the case may be. So reading the story, she was saying, if you're ever thinking about, or situation that you're in, like really think hard about it, because I regret losing this really great man and not having my kids with me full time, etc., etc. Now he has that with a whole other person, and blah, 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 blah. And that was like her, takeaway or whatever. But also even on his side, his ability to look at the fact that even though he was wronged, I guess, he could see that he had wronged her as well, right? That distance and those other experiences and those other relationships, or this new relationship, had shown him a new way, and he had matured. And for you, Pal 5, 10 minutes later, this is what I'm seeing for you as well here. This thing with this person where they appreciate you a lot more, whether you were fair to them, whether they weren't fair to you, whether there was drama between the two of you, whether there was stuff between the two of you, stress or whatever. This person can say that, I can appreciate X, Y, and Z about that dynamic. And if there wasn't from your end or whatever, your story better, they still appreciate your dynamic, because I'm looking at someone here who, I don't know, it does not really seem that they're all that happy. And if they are in a situation here with someone else, again, it's giving, man, I miss Paul 5. Like, man, I miss that Lumi. I miss Lumiere's subscriber. I miss that person. I miss that connection. I miss what we had. Soulmates in reverse is like, sometimes there are people who come to break you wide open. And I think this person also has realized about you that there's something here, but you're not being as innocent as you portrayed. In a good way. That's what I'm saying here. In a good way. That you were like innocent, I think they took as weak, but you're not as weak as they thought. I want to pull more messages. This is the I Love You But deck. It has amazing, accurate messages that anybody can read, okay? Anybody can read. Whether you are an intermediate, whether you are an advanced reader, or whatever, this deck is amazing, and it gives accurate messages that really do couple with whatever decks you're using. And it's words. Like, you don't have to... They really enrich a reading, let me tell you that much. They're great. If you want your own copy, you can get it in the description box below. The first message out is I broke you. Right there. I'm doing this for us. I did it for us. I don't care. I want to treat you right. Right? Hi, and hormones. Hormones is funny. Because I will say that maybe they also miss the intimacy between the two of you, right? Like, they miss the intimacy between the two of you, whether it was spicy intimacy or just, oh my God, speaking of intimacy, spicy intimacy that was fast. Okay. They miss whether it was spicy. That's so funny. Spirit really is living in the house of Lumiere. Spirit's like, oh, you were talking about intimacy? Intimacy message. I don't know. And another intimacy message. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, soft. And chest. And barasa sauce. All right. And nasty, dirty. Listen. All the hormones, anything after hormones is just like, yeah. Anyway, this person misses the intimacy with you. And And if you didn't have intimacy, like, they missed the intimacy of it all. Like how you would talk to them, how you would stroke their hair, how you would touch them. And it doesn't have to be sexual touch at all. But they also miss the spicier elements of your dynamic. There could be an element of, you know, people who maybe weren't intimate, then it's definitely like daydreaming about what that could have been like or whatever, or what they want to do with you. But I mean, clearly they enjoyed your trust. They miss it. This person misses you. Okay. Like, and I think even if they don't miss you, like even if this person has moved on in their life, there's an element here of like wishing you well and honoring this connection in the way that maybe they think about it. Like I'm seeing someone who has like a subtle smile on their face when they think about you, right? Like when those memories come up, they just have like a smile dresses their face and they're like, wow, that loose Lumiere subscriber. That Lumi. There's I broke you here. And yeah, okay, there's a lot of messages here that sort of indicate that. Justice in reverse, soulmates in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in it. There's just a lot here that you are stronger than they thought you were. And I don't think they knew that. I think they underestimated you. That's probably what I want to say. This person greatly underestimated you and your ability. And I think there was some disrespect here in some ways that they're really like, oh, that's like, I want to treat you right? Like this person wishes they had treated you better. They want to say hi. Like it's giving, should I just say something? Should I just reach out and say something, say what's on my mind? I think this person has those thoughts, whether they're gonna, I don't know. If this person is actively in your life, right? Like this has been like a short hiatus, then yeah, maybe this person wants to come around and say hi. But I mean, listen, shit. I'm currently filming this in retrograde, okay? And all of them are retrograding, baby. So some of that energy could be coming up here, and in your world, whether you're watching this in or out of a retrograde, there could be some energies here where some of these people want to come just say hi. They just want to say something and see how that is, see how that goes, and maybe be able to be like, hey, I really just want to say da 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 da. And it's happened before. I've had a friend who was done dirty by her, you know, boyfriend and friend. They got together and they lived happily ever after. And years later, they have, you know, a family and everything, something that she wishes she had. And he reached out one day and was like, hey, like, I'm really sorry about how it went down between us. And this was decade later, like years later. So who knows, right? This is one of those energies where anything can happen here. This person maybe thinks about it. I'm doing this. I did it for us. I don't know what that's about. Spirit, you want to clarify that? What? I think it's what they thought. Yeah, I think it's what they thought. Thank you, Spirit. Something happened. I think it's what they thought that they were doing at the time that you two were more involved. I think they thought that they were doing something for the both of you, but maybe they realized what they have realized, that they were doing it was more skewed towards their wishes and their desires and what they wanted, and not so much maybe serving you as much as they thought it was gonna, or what have you, right? It's giving dad who works so hard to provide for the family and picks up extra shifts and stuff, but like the kids grow up not knowing dad, and dad wants to, you know, provide in that way the money, but it's like you're also needed as a person, not just the money that you can provide. The kids are going to remember the fun times they had with dad more so than the times that they had to have peas for dinner. I don't know. You know, it's that catch-22 of where I want to provide this for my family, and you realize later that I wanted to provide this for my family, but what my family needed was me and my presence, right? One of those things where in the moment you really do think, oh no, this is da 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 da, and it's like, wait a minute, looking back, it didn't have to be like that to that extent, you know? That's what I'm picking up here. I don't care. Clarify that? What? You've changed my mind over a few things. I think this oh, okay, I'm getting for some of you maybe like religion shift or something. Oh, at the top of the deck we have choose me. Oops. This is giving the one that got away, Lumi. Okay. This is giving the one that got away. I don't care. It's sort of like maybe you change this person's mind about religion, about fate, about soulmates, about you know, what will be. Just because someone loves you doesn't mean they won't love themselves more and walk away and stay away. Or I don't know, girl. I call everybody girl. It's just giving something like, I don't care about something that they cared about once before. Again, it's going back to that. I used to care about this. These used to be my priorities. This used to be what it was about, but I don't care about that anymore. Like, you changed my mind over a few things. So this is what I'm getting for you. I want to pull guidance for you to see. I mean, I don't know. This one's really bittersweet a little bit. I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. It really is. Like, in Cinderella, people see Cinderella as like a pushover or whatever, but she's a woman that really went after what she wanted. And I love her for it. And I'm talking about even just Disney blonde Cinderella. Like, she really went after what she wanted, and she did what she could because she had that inner strength about her. And if you watch, you know, the Brandy version of Cinderella, even she went after what she wanted. And she looked, you know, meek and whatever. And she's like, no, I'm not going to stand up for nothing. Or sit down for nothing. So for you, my friend, your guidance is chaos and conflict. Okay. 33. Choose you. You know, choose you. And that can be difficult because sometimes we don't know what we want. And just because you make a choice in minute 1 doesn't mean that you have to make that same choice in minute 10, right? It's like when you're watching whatever. Anyway, so with this chaos and conflict, I think, I don't know how this actually relates to your reading. Like, what are you talking about, Spirit? With chaos and conflict, it really is a message about there's so much going on. It's kind of difficult to do much of anything because anyway, you're changing and the situation is changing. So any decision that you make, it's hard to commit to that decision because what are you really committing to? Because everything is changing, right? In a storm, if you're lost, whether you go left or right or whatever, like, you don't know where you're going anyway. So just follow something and see where it takes you. And if you choose to follow something different, then go ahead and do that. But whatever the case may be, choose you, right? So in this situation, girl, I don't know. I'll call everybody girl. In this situation, I don't know, I guess if you want to engage with this person, engage with them. If you don't, you don't. If you decide, if this person reaches out with that high, right? Let's say in that scenario, if you want to engage with them, you can. If you want to take some time to see if you want to, you can. If you want to engage with them the minute they send the message, do it. If you want to. If you want to engage with them 3 days later, then do that. If you want to engage with them a month later, then do that. It's about choosing what's going to be best for you, what's going to make you feel more like you. If this person isn't coming towards you, which is giving this also with chaos and conflict, it's kind of like, okay, like, still choose you, right? Choose you. Make the decisions that will serve you and feed you and get you and where you want to be. Excuse me. And sometimes those decisions are harder than we think. They're not as straightforward. Sometimes the decision of you choosing you is, excuse me, I have the hiccups, is you confronting someone or not. Letting bygones be bygones. Blocking someone, deleting them. Whatever you want. So that's what I have for you here. I wish you the best. If you are looking for guidance to guide you every month on how to move in your love, how to move in your success, towards your success, how to move in what to focus on, what to avoid, join LightMail. It is a tier on Patreon, our new Patreon that just launched. It is where you get mail delivered straight to your home. And, you know, you get mail from Spirit about your month. That's like pretty sick. It's awesome. I would like you to come through, check it out, see if it fits your needs. All right, keep your light and good luck, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.